What's going on, guys? So, real quick, I made a video of a breakdown for you guys for upcoming week. Um, my face wasn't showing; it's quite long, quite lengthy, as you can already see. But I tried as much as possible to rush it. Um, hope you enjoy the video. Hope you understand what I was trying to explain. If you don't, you could ask questions in the comment section. Probably make a video about it and. Yeah, I also dropped the link to my Telegram if you want to see me do it live. If you want to, sometimes, not every time, I get to drop trades there that I'm taking, and yeah, I'll see you in the community.
All right, so I'm gonna try my best to like breeze through this. I'm gonna make it long. So first, okay, on our list is gold. So gold has clearly broken this range, and I was expecting a extra pull up, push up, then a retracement probably to this level, or just a bounce of this um, support level, then a continuation, or have it range, see gold range, and then push up. All right, simple as that. Um, US oil, US oil bearish. I'm bearish on it. From the monthly perspective, just gonna show you have multiple support, multiple touches on this level as support, then broke below and came back as resistance. And on the weekly, we do have this break of the level to the upside, broke back below and came back to retest. And now we are heading lower, breaking the structure and making this bearish. Daily, same thing, higher low, broke it, creating a lower low and a lower high. A fib from this level to this level, this is the 50 level. Just going to show you 1 to 50 level, and TP 25 level lines up with this level here, and the 50 lines up with this main point we are looking at. So on the 4 hour, what are we expecting to see to get into this market is we see a counter trend, because this is a bearish market. So the counter trend, I'll be expecting a break and retest of this level to the downside, or see it break past this particular low, but I'll still be expecting a retracement up to this level then before taking the shot to the downside. DXY, excuse me, DXY is bearish. We have on the daily time frame, we have on this, let me start with the weekly. So on the weekly we have it bearish. We have this massive trend line that you see on clearly on the monthly, but the weekly you can still see it have its range, broke below, retested it, and it's going lower, came to form a lower high here below this on this level here as resistance. Daily we have this head and shoulders, expecting it to break this um, level here for a downside continuation. So we'll be very careful when it gets to this trend line, because it could react to it and keep going up. But once it breaks it, then we're expecting the market to go even lower. USD JPY for just about the same thing. On the weekly, we do have this, strong level of this strong level here, where we have rejection, rejection, rejection to the upside, rejection, and now we're having another rejection. Most likely we have like multiple touches, so most likely we'll see it go below and come back to this major area of support. On the daily, we do see a head and shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder, right, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, break, retest, probably the same thing we saw earlier on previous pair, and then a continuation, first level target, and then once it breaks past this level, we're expecting it to get down to this level. Okay, excuse me. Next pair on the list, USD card. I'm just trying to move as fast as possible. So USD card, quite interesting. USD card, we do have this trend, and we had the market break it and retest, and we had this area, this resistance area, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So it's solid, is a major area. So now we have it on the weekly break retest. We had 1, 2, 3 candle rejection and a lineup of the fib level, which we retested. No, and yeah, one more thing. Um, Evening star. So the weekly has enough confluence. So the daily, what I'll be expecting on the daily, I'll be expecting a pullback. Um, okay. First off, we've not gone bearish on the daily. The daily is still bullish because of structure. High, low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So we've not broken it. So what I'll be expecting to see would be probably a clear break, then probably deeper retracement before a continuation. And first target will be this level, second target will be this level, which lines up with the 25. This level as second target. I'm just gonna leave it. Then USD CHF bearish. If you bearish, obviously bearish. We had this nice area of support. It became resistance and we rejected it, giving us an evening star on the weekly. On the daily, we do have a bullish trend ranged and then broke this low, making it a bearish trend, so already bearish. And so yeah, the trade already gave an opportunity last week. We had the break, went back up the level, waited for it to go below and retested, which is what is currently running. um Currently running, so expecting it to get down all the way to this point, and if it breaks it, even lower, because it's a bearish trend. So yeah. US sorry, GBP USD. So GBP USD going on the weekly, you could see that obviously it's bullish. Market has been bullish, so I won't say this is bearish because we could see structure. Although it came below this considered low, it came back above and is respecting this level, this same area of support. On the daily, it looks different. We have an inverted head and shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, and we saw it respecting the level. We do have this trend that is following, but yet we are still in this kind of consolidation, right, where the market is just setting itself up for a bullish continuation. So what I'll be expecting is to see market break, retest this level and a continuation, or see it break higher and then retest this level for a continuation all the way to 1.4, because it's psychological level. Right. So next up, because yeah, it's kind of like a anything can happen here, but once we break past this particular level, then I think we clear, first level target here, then next level target up there. GPAED, I like it. It looks good. We've been in this range clearly, but we have this somewhat bullish trend, right? Lower high, higher low, and low, and then might give us a higher low here on the 4 hour. Sorry, Let's go back to the daily. 4 hours not clear. So daily, I'm expecting it to go back above this um, support level, go back, come back for a retrace, a retest of that level, then a continuation, which will be clear around 4 hour, push above, retest, and a continuation to back to this level. So that's what I'm expecting for GBP AED. Then GBP GBP same thing, a break, a retest, and we'll have to wait for it to have a shift of, probably shouldn't rush it so much. So here we are in a range, not really, but we have, every time we come down here, we always reject the upside, push up, get back here, push up, came almost close, went back there, came close, came back to this level, and so came here and rejected also again, yet again. So expecting it to get back to this level at least. So we do have this range happening here, and on the 4 hour, but it's still bullish. Not just the range, it's still bullish market on the daily time frame. Still bullish, still very bullish. You can see the high, breaking the high, giving us a higher high, then a higher low. Then what to be expecting here is a shift of structure to the upside on the, so on the 4 hour is bearish, so expecting it to shift and go bullish. So to be interested in taking the trade. moving on. GBP card. So GBP card also kind of a bullish market, but also kind of like a range. But I kind of like this better. It's clean, it's clearer. You could see what's going on. You could see that we rejected, and we're back to that level. And what you could see, probably go even lower before shooting up, or just move from that spot to the upside. So on the 4 hour, it's really nothing to see. Really nothing to see, as simple as it is. GPJPY, so it's been very choppy. It rings a lot, then moves drastically, and from historical price action, you could see that rejects, and it's back to that same place. So most likely it might just do the same thing. And if you look here, you could see we have a bearish engulfing happen on Thursday, and then on the lower time frame you could see a break of this low, and then a retest. Right, it broke this low, broke this top bottom, and came back for a retest. So we could probably see this as first trade for the week, because it might happen first. Moving on, Euro GBP is just ranging, nothing is happening. Euro USD, just the same thing with GBP USD. Inverted head and shoulder, expecting a break and a retest to then sell it to the upside. Euro GBP, Euro JPY. So market has been pushed very hard all the way to this level and rejected strongly. So anticipating it to break below this support level and retest, and then come back to give us a probably higher low on the weekly. On the daily, same thing, the market isn't ready, just ranging, no trade until it does what is what I'm expecting it to do. Eurocard, excuse me, Eurocard has clearly broken this level, this strong area which he rejected. And if we go back, we see the market did the same thing, came close to this level and um, rejected it. Rejected also here. So, but this time around we broke past it, and we are anticipating a whole move to the upside. Now I came back to retest from here to here. This was a fake out, so I don't want to use here because it broke below and quickly came back in and retested and still going to the upside. So I use this as the low, this as the high, found out that it's right in here, which also lines up with this um, resistance turn support, right? So down to the 4 hour. So the 4 hour we see its range in that area. So what we're expecting is a bullish close, retest, and a continuation, probably on a lower time frame for entries because it's at an area of interest. So yeah, one of the quick pairs that might give us a fast entry. Euro AUD on the other hand is bearish looking. I'll be more interested to selling it once the trade is ready because we had resistance, rejected, trend line daily. Now you could see on the weekly, you could see that strong engulfing candle, evening star, also line up with the psychological level. Market came all the way down to this place. So what we're expecting is a break and a retest of this support level to be interested in taking the trade to the downside. Euro Swiss franc, not interested, nothing is happening here, I'm not interested. AED card, not interested, still ranging, just gonna delete this until we have that break, not interested. um yeah, I'm very much interested in NZD USD because every time frame it's lining up perfectly, like perfectly bearish, much as I know that we've been retesting this area multiple times, so but bearish. And the daily, that's for the, if you go to the weekly it's bearish, obviously bearish. The daily zoom in, clearly bearish, right? So we did have, we had a lower high, then now we're coming another lower high at a support mixed with the fib level, right? So I'll be expecting you go to the lower time frame to find entries. I'll be expecting a lower time frame is probably give us some a pattern, just something, something that shows that it's about to drop, probably, I don't know, range, break of the range, double top, break and retest of the neckline. But something in the area of interest, so very much interested in taking the trade. But we'll have to wait to see something interesting. This trade, I'm not interested in it. Definitely not interested in CHF JPY. Look at JPY, I'm very much interested in it. We do have it's having now this, remember when you see fake out, just leave them, don't include them in your equation. So we have this first 1 2 3 and first touch. So what I'm expecting is clear and obvious, just the same thing, a break and retest, break, retest, and a continuation. That's my expectation on CAD JPY. We have two more pairs to cover. Just gonna mark it. CAD CHF, CAD CHF, bearish market. Starting from the weekly. Weekly is bearish, bearish. Then daily, broke this low, broke it in the body candle close below these levels here, and came back to retest this low, right? Double top, break, retest. Now we retested, and we see you have a weak rejection, weak, couldn't break above, and then a doji. Go down to the 4 hours, we see we have an evening star formation, which is nice. So what I'll be expecting is break retest of this low and a continuation. On the 1 hour, it looks pretty good, honestly. It looks pretty good, honestly. On the 1 hour, we have this head and shoulder. So I don't know if we could take this line up to this place and wait for it to retest. Instead of this level, retest this level. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make lots of sense, right? Something like this, and then we'll be interested in taking this trade. Then last but not least, I'm not going to cryptos. NCTCHF. So what's happening here? Not interested. Nothing is happening. Weekly bearish, yes. Daily, I'm not just interested in this pair. Let's see what happens once it gets to this region. Yeah, so I think we've selected the pairs we are looking at. Let's go through it real quick. So I don't think I added it. Code I didn't add go to the list. So just gonna go back and go through it one more time. Alright, so I think that these are the ones we're looking at, and yeah, it's gonna be an interesting week, lots of opportunities. Wait and select the very best.